Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to F1 2022, the All or Nothing Racing League. We are in Miami this evening. Um, Lights out will likely start at around no, about 20 past 8. Please join myself, Matic HQ, and C Wixie live from around 7 p.m. We're just going into the lobby where we will begin lights out for qualifying and then the race proper. We are slightly later than schedule, and that is simply because of the late running F1 race proper. But now you're coming to join us for what will be an exciting encounter in Miami. So we'll speak to you. So we'll see you shortly. Thank you very much indeed. You in? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Great, great. Let's go. Let's have a look and just make sure that the stream is running nicely. Yep, it is. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another weekend of All or Nothing Racing. Um, we're now entering the second part of the season with round nine in um, and we're in a place where party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami, Benvenidos a Miami. Yes, we are in Miami tonight for the All or Nothing Racing, the Golden Tier, the Golden Company, the home of Tony Montana and his ilk of drug running cartels, pristine beaches, and rip-off drink prices. That's right, Florida, Miami, for what will be an exciting race tonight. We're just about to head into qualifying. I'm joined tonight with the host with the most. That's C Wixie. Hey C Wixie, how are you doing this evening?
I am very fine, thank you. It's going to be a very exciting one and a hard track for the gold tier drivers to master. Qualifying will matter. Obviously, we have Polo and Poison in the lobby, ready to battle it out. Don't forget about is Jamie racing today? I'm not quite too sure.
Oh, you know what? We can check that roster as we load up and get into the race proper. Obviously, as usual, tonight we have this race will be simulcast here on our Twitch, on All or Nothing, and also on our YouTube with the host who's no stranger to danger, the Buck pineapple flavored chicken. That is Mr. Colonel KFC, and also his esteemed colleague. If your foot's hurting on the back, if your foot's hurting, and especially usually on the back of it, there's a blister. That's right, our very own blister. Blistered is going to be joining him alongside to obviously a feast of knowledge, commentary tidbits as we do. But you're here with the award-nominated C Wixie and Matic HQ. Qualifying is just about to start. We are going to get all the telemetry up and ready because we don't want to miss a single thing. Obviously, last weekend, we saw Polo make an absolutely spectacular return to the paddock after what was believed to be a sabbatical from from sim racing. What do he's back on top. What do you reckon that's gonna do for the rest of the season? And obviously, with the news of that Poison isn't gonna be around for about 3 or 4 weeks. How do you think that's gonna play out?
Yeah, it play out massively for the Polo. Obviously, still got Jamie to worry about. But obviously, we seen last week that he's got the pace to win races. He was back of the pack. We thought he was finished, but then fought his way back through and obviously I think he got the victory, didn't he?
He did indeed. And for us, what's important is to make sure that we. Oh, I'm just trying to. Let me just see if I've got some technical issues. 'Cause, hold on, I have got some technical issues. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's working now. There we are. Yeah. We're. I mean, this track obviously is narrow. It's tight. It's relatively new to the F1 calendar. The Miami track obviously was debuted in May of 2022. Do you reckon the drivers have enough knowledge of the track to be able to navigate it properly, and also to obviously to go for the race victory?
Well, the game has been out for nine to 8 months, so most drivers would have been put in the practice over the week, especially obviously getting to know the track over the past few months. But some drivers will want to, I don't know what the word is, will want to take advantage of maybe some of the other drivers' lack of knowledge around this circuit, where to brake and where to apply the throttle. And obviously the DRS zones will play a massive point in this as well. So you've got the long back straight towards the start finish. But yeah, some drivers will know, but some drivers will not.
So here we are on board with Hazard, Dark Hazard. He started his flying lap. He comes around the corner. Oh, he spun. Oh, that is going to be such a shame. Those tyres will be cooking. Absolutely. Yellow flag in sector 1. That was because of his spin. He's obviously allowing cars to pass through. Oh, that's a real shame. That's not what we would have expected at the start of this, would be, especially on hard tyres. No, not on hard tyres, on the softer compound with the weather like as it is, Wixie.
Yeah, obviously first mistake of the session goes to Dark Hazard in the AlphaTauri. He'll try to avoid another mistake. He'll want to get a perfect lap around this circuit. As we now go on board with BRL Shadow in the Mercedes on his first flying lap, taking the little twisty turn. I'm not quite too sure what turn that is, but now we're down to the long back.
That was turn 16. He's on his way down to turn 17. DRS is open and activated. This is one of 3 DRS zones. He's gonna. It's a sweeping left on number 17. Left again on 18, then right, and then a DRS activation zone on 19. We'll stay on board with him. And he sets the time of a 1:28.848. That is the time to beat currently.
Yeah, that will not be the fastest time, obviously, as Usama goes quicker, 3 times quicker, but the times will ramp up towards the end of qualifying. But many drivers yet to set a lap. We're still waiting on quicker times to come.
Let's see. Oh, we've got a spin here. Jamie has spun. One of the main championship protagonists.
Oh, as Dark Hazard has retired. Dark Hazard has retired from the
Dark
session.
Hazard is out.
Yep. What happened there?
And we've got some
AlphaTauri driver. Wow. Out already. I'll see this. As you can see, the AlphaTauri driver parked up.
There are some new kids on the block coming through. Oh. The right stuff. That's Gel 9166 with a 128.148 and Truly PG, who has set a time of a 128.266. These new protagonists, it's going to be interesting. And there's one of our resident staples, Josh Hobbs, with a 128.541. Let's see, we're going to go on board with Poison. He's coming up to turn 17. Does anyone have the antidote? Here we go. Round turn 17. 18. 19. This is flat out now. What would he get?
Goes
Has
a
anyone got it? A whole second.
Not a whole second, sorry, that was my bad math. 6/10 quicker than
Slap in
Joe.
the face like Will Smith did to Chris Rock. Miami. Poison hits us with a 127.554. See, Wixie, I mean, I don't even know what to say, mate. How does he do it?
This man is in his a league of his own. Him versus Polo. Polo obviously yet to set a lap. People want it to be. Polo goes P2, 3/10 slower than his rival Poison.
These two are the championship protagonists. P and P. Polo and Poison.
JT Gelato goes quicker by not a lot. There, the split between
JT
1 and 2
Gelato
there.
goes he's gone up by 2 100ths on Poison. This is going to be a race tonight. This is going to be a race tonight.
The Aston Martin driver is a quick. Obviously, I said I raced with him in other leagues. This guy can put on a show for people.
I tell you what, it's going to be interesting, this race. And just a quick reminder to folks who are new to the All or Nothing universe, remember, through the magical through magic, photographic memory, or just write it down with a pen and paper, you can catch us on most social platforms. Our website is www.f1racingleague.co.uk. Our Instagram is AONF1_RL. Our Twitch is AONF1_Racing League. Our TikTok is at All or Nothing F1 Racing League, and obviously we're simcast on our YouTube channel, which is at AONF1RL. This is crazy. We've got 10 minutes left of qualifying. We've got the top 3 split by 2 100ths and then 3 tenths. Can I ask you a question, C Wixie? This track, is the setup really key?
Yeah, obviously, it's a hard decision to go with high or low wings around this track because there is a lot of technical turns to master. But like I said, the back straight is long and it will take time out of your laps if you do not have the right setup.
Exactly. I mean, with a 5.4 kilometer track length, and I think the record time that we've seen, which was Max Verstappen, he set that in 2022, which was a 1:31.361. It's, you know, looking at the times that are on the board now, and you know, JT Gelato's 1:27.532. You know. That's incredible. We're going to go on board with Usama. I'm going to see where he is. Where he is on the map. Coming up.
Some I'm pretty sure is.
I think that turn 8. He should turn 8. Yeah, turn 8, turn 9.
Osama is quickly on his lap and he has set a purple sector 1 time. So look out for this lap here. He could onto something special. Can he beat the top
11.
1 and 2?
Turn 11. This is where you earn your money. Not to scrub too much time. Always close to the wall. 14 and 15, a little chicane down into turn 16. It's flat out now. Flat out. It's gonna be so hard on the accelerator. DRS activation point is now. Flying, absolutely flying. Let's see if we can get their brakes. Oh, lovely rotation of the car. Beautiful turn. Right on the power.
Can he go quicker?
Go? 124. Can he go quicker? Can he?
No. Misses out on top 3.
Teammate.
5 tenths off.
Only,
the fastest driver.
He's half a second off Gelato, and he's only 2 tenths off his teammate, which is not too bad.
We've got breaking news at the real F1 paddock has Fernando Alonso loses 3rd place after receiving a 5-second time penalty in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Oh wow! So does that mean that George Russell finished?
George Russell will finish P3.
Oh no! But I thought George Russell was just outside of. I think it was just outside.
No, it would have been a 10-second. It would have been a 10-second time penalty.
Oh sugar! Oh well, that's a shame for him.
Yeah, obviously he would have been able to step on the podium, but that will not count to his point.
We are on board with Josh now as he rounds turn 16, straight down. Let's see, he's down on his sector in his last time by half a second. Let's see if he can get into the 127s. Brakes nice and early, rotates the car, lovely turn around. Turn 17, 18, 19. Where's he going to finish? Oh! He's down on his original time, personal best by 2 tenths, but that only puts him into P8.
If we look up on board here with Tez on the medium tyres, he's on softs now. He will be one of the quicker drivers to put up a fight. He's going on to his first hot lap here. He will be, Matt
Brown with a 127.646. It's good. I'm telling you what, it's going to be tight at the top.
We have new protagonists here. Yeah. New quick drivers, obviously JT Gelato and Matt Brown. Obviously, the Aston Martin made his debut last weekend at Canada. Obviously, bit of a mess around there. We don't talk about that. Matt Brown won. Not quite too sure if last race was his debut or this is his debut. As Poison goes quicker with a 1:27.227. A lot of twos in that time.
I'm telling you.
Goes 3 tenths quicker than JT Gelato there. Wow, what a lap.
Gelato. Poison.
Yeah, he puts it P6.
Woo! Let's go to Gelato. He's coming down. He's coming down towards turn.
I'm pretty sure he's invalidated his lap. He's
17.
invalidated his lap here, as the full track map says it's red. So that will mean he's heading into the pits to prepare for his
Polo's done
final
a
lap.
1:27.391, which puts him on the front row, but second on the grid. Wow.
Yeah, this is coming close between the front three. Obviously, Poise 3 tenths off, 3 tenths quicker than third place, so he will need to pull something out of the bag if he wants any chance of getting on the front row.
Now, Dangerous Dave is the only one who hasn't set a lap time. Starting from the back will truly be at a disadvantage on this track because it is quite tight. Do you reckon? Do you know what he's doing? Do we have any idea what's happening with the Angel of the North?
Pretty sure he has a qualifying ban, obviously for the last last turn collision we see in taking Poison out of the race last weekend. I'm sure he will not want us to talk about that.
No, he doesn't. I bet that's the only antidote they've got for him. We're on board with Jay Morris.
Name's
He
dangerous.
set a time of a 1:27.986. I think he's on his cool down lap. He must be. He's not pushing.
Heading into the pits there.
Heading to the pits.
I think we can go on board with the Haas driver of Tez setting another flying lap. I said he was one to look out for, definitely one to watch.
14, 15. Here he comes up to turn 16. And that long straight down to 17. Let's see what he can do. DRS activated now. And he's got to make sure that he stops the car in time but doesn't scrub too much speed on turn. Oh, has he?
No,
he broke it up.
Yeah.
Did he? He's pulled out.
He's heading into the pits. He must have. Yeah, he invalidated his lap towards the end there. I don't know what happened.
I can understand. There's 3 minutes left. There's only a small amount of time to get a new tyres on, and get out there. And I believe he's got 1 lap or tyres. Truly's on his way round.
As Matt Brown is obviously out on his outlap, so he'll be the first one. Sorry, to set there for the first lap, or their first and final lap. Sorry.
We're just on board with Truly. Maybe he's just looks like he's moving quite slowly. Yeah, he's likely to be heading into the pits. So we'll go on board with Matt Brown. He's looking at the clean air. He's just entering. He's turning around turn 16. He's 100% battery. Obviously, this lap. I mean, this particular circuit because it's got 3 decent straight periods where you can go flat out. So that's 19 to turn 1. It's turn 8, turn 9 to turn 11, and then it's 16 to 17. It'll be interesting to see what he's going to do now. He's going to go for it now.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to stay on board with Matt. I hope none of the other drivers on their outlap get in his way.
Yeah, pedal to the metal down, start finish straight there for the AlphaTauri driver. The McLaren will get out. Whereas he spins on his final lap. If he can get that back on the road, he will be able to go for 1 more. Got to keep his tyres nice and clean though. Yeah.
I mean, he's got enough time to get back round.
Yeah, he does have enough time, but will his tyres be up for the job? He has the ERS to do it, but his tyres will be screaming at him right now for what has just happened there.
Polo at this moment in time. Trying to see where everybody is. I think Usama is... No, I'm going to go on board. Is that Gelato? So we're going to stay on board with Gelato because he's going to be the next driver to cross the line on the lap.
Yeah, he will be the next one to cross. Pedal to the metal for the Aston Martin driver coming down the start finish straight.
He's going to have to do something special. He's going to have to do something special, Wixie.
Make sure it's clean, boy. Nice turn 1. Will he keep off the curb? Nice turn 2 and 3. Doesn't spin like we've just seen from Matt. Keeps it nice and clean for the first little one, 2, 3
sectors.
Turns. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. No problem at all. He's now coming up to turn 7 and 8. Here we go.
As he goes purple through the first sector there, showing up my track map.
coming up to
Ooh,
turn
as
11th.
Usama got a bit out
Slowed
of
it down.
shape coming through that turn there with the McLaren driver. Just looked like the car didn't want to stay on the track. As we have the first, as Josh Hobbs and Truly PG do not make the time, so they will not have another lap. But going back on board now with JT Gelato, can he put it on
He's,
pole position? He has
he's really
invalidated
pushing
his
it.
lap. He has invalidated his lap, ladies and gentlemen. So that will be the end of his qualifying session.
Oh, that's what a shame. So he will start a minimum of P3, second row.
Back on board
Who's
now
next?
with Polo the freshman. He'll be trying to beat Poison, but we go on board with Jamie right behind, giving his teammate a toe, sorry, down that little straight. So he will not want that. He will want to put a lap together here, good enough for front row or even pole position as he takes the next section here. Nice, rides the curb a bit, keeps it on the truck, no invalidation there. Already hits the wall a bit there, that will damage his lap, maybe off his front wing there. Let's go off camera, and he does not have any wing damage. But as we go back on board now with Polo.
With Jay Morris. We're on board with Jay Morris's moment time as he sets his time. He's just coming around the final penultimate lap. He's got a great time. Can he? Oh,
But we go back on board now with Jamie. Can Jamie put it on the front row? Can he? He does not put a P6. Go on board now with Polo the freshman. Can Polo the freshman put it on pole position? Yes, he does.
Yes, he
put
has.
it on
He's
pole
done it.
position, ladies and gentlemen. What a lap from the McLaren driver. Beats it by 2 tenths. That is how you prove to your rival that you are worth something in the league.
I'm telling you. See, Wixie. This season, oh man, these drivers, we are privileged. We get spoiled as commentators when watching this type of spectacle. What you have seen is the top tier of driving. We're going to go off to our classifications in just a second. Thank you for joining us. The race proper will start in the next 3 or 4 minutes as drivers finish off the final setups and we go through the classifications. Polo on pole, Poison, Tender Poison in second, Gelato on the second row in third, Matt Brown on fourth, Jay Morris fifth, Jamie in sixth, Osama sixth, BRL Shadow 7th, Gel in 8th, Tez 9th, Truly in 11th, Josh 12th, CRRTX SSA in 13th, Dark Hazard in 14th, and of course the Angel of the North, who was banned from qualifying in 15th. We will be back with you in a few moments' time. Join us for the formation lap and then the race proper.
Sorry, we have an update from the McLaren driver saying he can go quicker. Obviously, Polo puts it on pole, but he says he had a bit more time inside of him, but obviously didn't get to show. But he is 2 tenths quicker, so if he feels like he can go more with more speed, that is something to look out for in the race. Can he get a good start off the after five lights? But Poison will wanting to be applying the pressure to the McLaren driver, not letting him get away. Obviously, he doesn't have his teammate in the Ferrari to back him at the moment, but can Jamie fight his way through the top 5 and maybe get on the podium or even a win? But that will be a hard, and he'll need to fight his way through and make sure his tires are fine.
Yeah, indeed, and see, you know, and see, what I'll turn around and say to you is that obviously this track is not too dissimilar to Australia in terms of its straights, and it's tight, but it's fast, and it's got, you know, some slow corners but some really quick straights. People are gonna have to gamble, like the Hard Rock Cafe around the corner. Which this actual track is surrounded by. You know, you've got the Hard Rock Stadium, which is home of the Miami Dolphins, to the right of the paddock, and this is going to be interesting. I mean, this is we've got 3 races in the USA this year, haven't we? There's this one, there's Texas, and then there's Las Vegas as well, but that's not going to be on until the 23 version. But we look forward to the start of our qualifying, not qualifying, sorry, our race formation lap. We're going to get everything set up for you.
Yeah,
here we go.
The drivers will have to master 29 laps of 3.363 miles. Do the maths, I don't know how many total miles that is. Obviously, I'm not great at maths myself. With an average lap speed of 140 miles per hour, this would be a hard and tricky and sweaty race for these boys in gold tier. But who will come out on top, we'll find out in the next 29 laps. Obviously, we said that Max Verstappen holds the lap record of a 131. That has been beaten by 3 or 4 seconds in this qualifying session. So we can say Polo does hold the Miami track world record at the moment, but we won't keep that to him because F1 driver.
Indeed. I mean, obviously, the conversion is 3.3 or 3.4 miles. This track. We're just watching. I mean, I'm just looking at the tire choices for these drivers. We've got Jay Morris and Jamie on mediums. We've got Gel on mediums, and we've got Truly on mediums. I wonder what the strategy is for those guys. Is it about pace at the start?
They want a quick launch and try and jump P4, P3, and try to get ahead of them, keep their tyres to a nice temperature throughout their race. Obviously, they'll be needing to pit first unless we see a safety car around here, which is guaranteed in league racing.
I mean, we're seeing a lot of weaving, especially from the hard tyre runners. They're going to need to have a lot of heat in their tyres. We'll go on board with Polo.
Yeah,
he's really working those tyres.
You don't want to ruin them tyres too much. Obviously, the tyre deck doesn't count on the formation lap on this game. You see a little
bit Matt who just skidded
out there. Didn't see there, but as we go on board now with the the pole position sitter getting ready to get us underway in his position. Can he get a good start?
Whoa! Look what he's doing with his rear tyres. He's really revving out.
Yeah, that will put a lot of heat into them, but also a lot of wear. Who can get the perfect start? We'll find out very shortly as the final driver of Dangerous Dave sets up on the back of the grid, waiting for lights to go. 1,
here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out, and
lights out, away we go.
As the freshman gets a great start, as Poison backs up behind him. As we see,
Jim Morrison
up in the inside. As we've seen spins JT Talato out
Jay
of
Morris has made an absolute
P14
leap.
there. Jay Morris, what a start from there.
Whoa, what a start.
What a crazy start there in the Alpine driver. We said about the medium tyre, they will get a good start. Obviously, Jamie has made one position, cheaping Matt Brown. But Jay Morris, what a start from the Alpine driver. Will be wanting to push on now, try and get ahead of that Ferrari driver using all of his ERS to get him down the back straight. Can he overtake him? Will he get past him at this tunnel? We wait for the other long straight. He will do it now. It looks around the outside. Can he make the move here?
He's got him.
Go wheel to wheel through the turn as Poison defends that nicely. As we stay on board with these two. As Jamie spun. Jamie has spun in the Ferrari. That is not what he's wanted now. He has no damage on the car, that it looks like from the off-board camera. But like we said, go back on board now with the Ferrari, I want to look at this battle here between Jay Morris, Tez in the background looking for a sniff. But can Jay Morris overtake the Ferrari driver? He's got a lot of straight line speed. Can he overtake him? Looks it to the inside, just backs out a little bit. It's tried to scare the Ferrari driver. What a open
Here we
lap
go.
from
Here we go.
Here.
Those medium tyres are working now. He's gone.
He's got him. Unless gives a little bit look at the inside. The Ferrari driver gets him. Ooh, it's going to be a bit of contact between the two there.
A little bit of contact. Oh, goodness gracious. What racing through turns 1 and 2.
If you want to have a look at between P8 and P7, they're scrapping it out, the Red Bull and the Williams, as Usama is getting caught up in all of the trouble here. Not what the McLaren driver would have wanted off the start. His teammate in first as he's getting a little bit out of shape to that turn again, as the Red Bull driver goes a bit wide. Williams might have a little bit of a sniff up the inside, but he doesn't. But let's go back on board with Jay Morris overtaking the Ferrari. Ferrari will want to get back as he looks like he's going to make a move here. Will he go up the inside? He will keep it nice. Doesn't quite make
Oh, he's got him,
challenge there.
he's got
But
him.
he's gonna
Yeah.
get close between these two here. Can look in up the outside. We're looking inside between here. This is not a very sensible place to make an overtake. There's a bit of a contact between the two there. Ooh, everything looks nice and neat.
All this squabbling is giving Polo more room to breathe. He's now 3.3 seconds up the road. DRS will be activated at the end of this.
Polo on the hard
We've got a battle
side.
behind us.
You'll need.
We're on board with Gel versus Tez. Tez is squeezing him out. Oh, the medium tyre runners are making inroads. That there is a fact. Look at this. Oh, he's glitching.
Yeah, the Haas driver just stays ahead of the Williams driver. The Williams driver is going to have a look around the outside. That won't be much help to his tyres. He might want to just keep it on the road for the time being. Obviously, he's on a medium tyre, so try not to push, but Poison is all over Jim Morris at the moment. He'll be sniffing the backside of that French car. But can Jim Morris keep that P2? You see Polo is driving into this
And this
distance.
battle is now, look, I mean, we've got second, third, fourth, fifth,
Oh,
and
Tez
sixth.
and the
all
Williams,
battling.
Tez
Oh,
and the Williams. Oh, bit of contact between the two. Keep it safe there, boys. Sorry to interrupt you there.
And that's
See
brought back
the
into
two Haas
contention,
Williams.
Matt! Here
Matt.
comes Matt! He's coming on the inside! He's coming on the inside! Go on, Matt! He's got DRS!
Here comes Matt Brown.
is...
Around the outside. Free
Oh
rest.
my goodness! 3 into 1 quarter doesn't go, and Tez has skipped it there with one more than Joey Towers. Oh, and Matt has taken advantage of the battle here. He's gonna have to yield that place. Joe has been given a 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner.
If you want to go
Rightly
on board,
so.
sorry, with Poison, he's got DRS and ERS. Can he make a move on J Morris with P2? He's going to look up the inside of that French car. Can he make it? Sends it. Keep it clean.
Oh, he's closed him out. Oh, he's
Makes
absolutely... Oh, that's,
there. That's a great
that's
move.
brilliant.
J Morris is going to have a
And
run
he's
up
fighting
the
back.
inside, outside. Sorry, changes it into the the outside.
DRS, he's got DRS. He's got DRS. He's gone again. Oh, he's blocking him off. Inside line. That inside line Poison just
Try
opened
to get
the
the
wheel,
switch back.
closed him off, and there he goes. Wow.
I see the P6, P7, P8 battle again. Williams, and he's took out the driver of Matt Brown. Joe will get a time penalty for that surely in the steward office. But Matt Brown
Matt
is
is
clipped
gone.
from behind and taken out by the Williams driver. Not what we wanted to see for the battle.
We're going to stay on board with Dangerous Dave right now. He is after Gilletto, who was... Gilletto was one of the front runners. We thought he was really going to make some inroads,
Jamie.
but he's struggled a little bit.
Jamie's going to make a move here with 6 ERS on his co-owner of the league. Makes a... He breezes past in there with 3 ERS, but then just can make that place back.
Look at this. We have now... we're going to stay on board with Jamie. I think he's the one who's got the pace here. Jamie's on the faster tyre. He's right behind the Gelato in Aston Martin, who's on harder tyres. I think that there's going to be a DRS train, which is one of the problems.
Yeah, there will definitely be a DRS train ranging down to maybe P6 through to P12. 13 as Dark Hazard is going to make a move on Dangerous Dave here. Can he make it stick around the inside, up the inside? Sorry, of the Mercedes driver.
Oh! Josh almost went into the back of Gelato. Oh, that would have been fatal. Polo has set the fastest time. Innie has got a 5-second lead.
J Morris
that
is
is
dropping
incredible.
down. J Morris is in the pits. J Morris has dived into the pits. He has got front wing left end plate damage there on his front wing. Yeah.
Dangerous Dave has just overtaken Dark Hazard and moved up into 11th place. There's a lot of there's so much. We're on board with Jamie, who's going past Josh. Jamie's made that pretty easy. He's blocked him out. Yep, he's away. Jamie was near the back, has now jumped up 6 or 7 places, and he's now back up into P9. And this next person he's after is the ice cream, the man they call Gelato. BRL Shadow has a fastest lap of a 1:31.237, and there's also a 3-second time penalty for Jay Morris. That's on multiple warnings.
You see JT did have to overtake Osama in the McLaren, not a good one. We've seen Osama's pace around at the tracks. We know he has got the talent to put on a show and also win races. But we go back on
I
board
understand that,
with the race
but I
leader.
think Jamie's got too much. I mean, Gelato's doing enough to keep away from Jamie, but I think Jamie's just got too much.
If you want to look on board with your race leader here, he is 6 seconds ahead of his rival Poison. This is a very commanding race lead. It's like his new Max Verstappen. Max the fresh mint.
What's needed is a safety car here.
Yeah, Poison will be hoping and getting on his knees to any gods for the safety car here.
I mean, 6 seconds is just an unassailable lead.
We have a spin of Bureau Shadow in Sector 2, coming on Sector 3, as he can't seem to get it back on the asphalt. As
Jay Morris has tumbled down the pecking order. He's now in P14 as well. It's a real surprise.
Yeah, unfortunate for him as Jamie is spun again. Jamie has spun, ruining in all of his progress there.
Do you reckon these medium tyres are starting to go off?
Definitely. They're 6 laps old. They'll be screaming at the driver. Obviously, Gel seems to have it narrowed down as the medium tyre driver gets overtaken. We have a 3-way battle here between P6, P5 and P7. As the Red Bull goes a bit wide, gets squeezed there by, I think that was the Williams driver of CRRTXSA. How you need to pronounce that.
We're on board with Poison, and Gel is on the attack. DRS open. This is inevitable. He's gone inside. I think he's made the wrong choice there, but he's got a second bite of the cherry. Yeah, he's got him now. Look how close he is.
Can he make the move? Stick here. Go round the.
Make the move. Stick here, Poison.
He's going to go.
Poison is blocking. Oh, Poison's done enough.
Yeah, he'll do enough around this corner. Wow, what a battle between the Williams driver and the Ferrari driver. Nothing can separate the two here. Obviously, Tez in the background will be looking to pick up any mistakes or accidents that happen. But I think it's going to stop. The field will start staying out now, and everything will slow down.
Another time penalty.
Everything will start to slow down. Tyres will start to wear. Won't see a lot of action on track, but as you say, Polo is 6 seconds clear of P2. What a commanding lap.
Well, to be honest with you, Poison is taking at least 2 attempts out of him every lap. He's cut it down from 6.4, and it's now down to 5.7. So this race is not over yet.
Yes, it's not over yet.
Gelato, who's making inroads now. He is really pushing. I mean, this Gelato, he's a special driver. He's on the hard tyre. He's left Jamie for dust, and he's now pushing up. Oh, what's happened here?
Was the Williams driver will let the Red Bull driver there? Yeah, that would be tactical. That isn't allowed. That isn't allowed in the rules at the moment in the actual F1 rules. I don't know about, as we see, Red Bull and the
Aston Martin have gone.
Double overtake here.
Ooh, I tell you what, who's gonna yield? Oh, Gelato's off.
Like I was saying before the battle, we've seen there. You are not allowed to slow down and let the other driver through to get the DRS. That isn't allowed in real life. I'm not quite too sure about the league, but you see the Red Bull go a bit wide. That will give the 2 guys behind him a better exit.
He's got him.
Double overtake it there. Will he make the lunge? Will he make the lunge? Just play smart. Ooh, so they get close.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's a real battle here. Now we've got 5 cars all vying for 5th place. Truly, Gelato, CRR, Usama, and Dangerous Dave right at the back there. This has been a really good race by Dangerous Dave. I'm going to give it to him. He started right at the bottom, and he's in. And we're on board with, this is Gelato, the ice cream man, the Cornetto. Can he go round? Oh, lovely. Whoa! What's gone on there? He's gone deep. Oh my goodness, he almost opened the door for CRR and Osama. Wow. Wow. This is... We keep telling people, yeah, you're not ready. Yeah? You're not ready. Those other races who are driving other racing leagues, you're not ready for this league. Look at the quality of our racers. All 15 still on the track. All 15 battling it hard and battling fast. Come on now. It's the all or nothing racing league. You know, that's all we need to say. We're on board now with Gelato, the ice cream man. Yeah? He's deploying his he's got some space. He's gonna get DRS here. I really fear for Truly now. I think he's got him. Truly's positioned the car really, really well. He's going to take the wider line as he got it. Oh, Truly, he's bullied him off. Yes, Gelato, lovely work. And that's a hard tyre. Now we know that the mediums are going off because we're not seeing them make any inroads. Polo has got an 8-second lead.
Yeah,
wow.
The McLaren driver showing the pace. He has got compared to Poison. Joe behind on the medium tyre, sticking to the Ferrari. Will be using DRS to take any advantage that he can to his hope of staying on the podium, obviously with a 5-second time penalty. But we go on board with the race leader as he is showing what he's about, what he can do. Race winner from last week. Can he be the race winner for this week? Obviously, he's got his one of his main championship antagonists behind him. As obviously we see Barrel Shadow gets a 3-second time penalty, picking up the time penalties. See Usama overtaking the Red Bull there. He 7
wow.
8. See the medium tyres
Gel has got a 10-second time penalty. He's in real trouble. I mean, he could find himself in the current standings as low as 9th.
Definitely, he'll want to try and clear some of them in the pits if he can do that. I'm not quite too sure what they are for, but as we don't see any on-track battles, as Joe gets a bit closer to the Ferrari driver there, so he clearly has the pace to compete as Dangerous overtakes the Red Bull driver hard to a bit of contact between Mercedes and the Red Bull driver there. Don't know what happened, but we can clearly see that truly PG has he's got any damage, so his tyres are dying on him as lots of drivers
and Jamie's back up there.
Red lights. Yeah, lots of drivers red lights are blinking, so ERS riding is a problem for these races. But you see Polo in the lead with 73.
Who is that in front?
Who's
that? Is that
BRL Shadow?
CRXX?
No, BRL Shadow. I think he's had a spin on the main straight.
BRL Shadow. He's DNF. We got flag in sector 3. Is this what people need? Is it going to be a safety car?
Let's just check. No, it will not. It's got cleared out, all gone green. Josh Hobbs in the pits now for a new set of hard tyres. MRS should overtake him. We need to do another pit stop though, as Poison takes 3 tenths out of Polo. As you see a battle coming
now with Jamie. Jamie's back. I don't know how he's managed to spin twice and come back into this race. You know,
if you want to go on board with the Alpha driver, Jay Morris, maybe not. Let's not do that. But Josh Hobbs.
No, we're on board with him. We're on board with him now. We're on board with him. He's right on the back of Trudy's gearbox.
One
right on the back of his gearbox.
Make on him. One Red Bull trying to make the move. As you see, Josh Hobbs sitting on the back side of the Alpha Tower.
Look how much Urzi's got. He can deploy. He can go for it. Look, that's it. He's gone.
Move here. Gets reams past that Red Bull drive there as he makes a little lunge. Locks up with a bit of a contact, keep it clean. Yes, they do. Oh, that was close between the two there. Try and keep it clean through them. Turns, no lunges are needed. Try and keep all cars safely on track.
Let's go back to Gel because he's suddenly right on the back of Poison. Oh my goodness. What has happened here? I've just looked at the sector times and he's right on the back of... He's struggling. Poison is struggling. He really is. His back end is sliding all over the place.
As there's a spin.
There is.
Sorry for
Whereabouts?
Tez in the Haas has spun coming out of turn. Pretty sure that's turn 2 or 3. Wow, he ruined his hopes of getting a podium position. That obviously moves Jamie up into P7, overtaking Dangerous Dave as well, all over the backside of Usama. Jamie is making us
Inroads.
making us excited what he can do toward the end of this race. But like you say, he has spun twice. Can he find himself on the podium? I think a win for him is far-fetched with the dominating drive of Polo.
Well, we're looking at Gelato now with a move down. We're on board with Jamie. We're gonna stay on board with Jamie. There's a flag in sector 2.
Gel has spun.
We're gonna get a safety car. It looks like we're gonna get a safety car.
Safety car deployed. This is what Poison needs. Poison will head into the pits. Polo heading into the pits as well. That will close the gap between the two the first and second drivers. That will come in handy for Poison. But what tyres will they go on? Will they go on to medium tyres or soft?
Let's see. Mediums.
Mediums. What will Poison go on? Surely it'll be medium tyres for the Ferrari driver. Yes. JT Talasso will be on the mediums, I assume.
So we've got medium. Gelato, what is he going to go on to?
Mediums.
I think
As Jamie!
medium.
Jamie gets a 5 seconds. Oh, it's going all up for the boy. A 5-second time penalty.
Was that speeding in the pit lane?
Yep. As Josh Hobbs hasn't pitted, I don't understand that move. That was a free-piece pit stop for the driver. So he will need to pit. That'll put him dead last, I'm pretty sure, as he makes a bit of a collision with the wall. Josh Hobbs has left the session. What's gone on there?
Has he?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get an update. Not quite sure what happened there.
Oh no! He's
His
only.
car
I
is
can see it
ghost
on
as
the
well.
telemetry. He's the only one who's on 12. He's on 12 lap all tyres.
I think he must have lagged out.
He needs an invite.
He got
Okay.
disconnected.
Okay, we're gonna try and sort that out now. We'll be with you shortly. See, Wixie, do you reckon we can get him an invite? Do you reckon you can invite Josh into the?
Yes, I'll get him in. Josh Hobbs sent an invite to you, mate. There you go. Right, as we hope Josh Hobbs can make a return before his car goes past the pit entry. He'll want to try and get in the pits as soon as
he's still
can.
gonna find himself. He's still gonna find himself quite down.
Yeah, he'll be
far down the pecking order.
He might be last. Obviously, Jeff Morris isn't too far behind the leader.
Right, we get to catch our breath. There's 13 laps gone. Goodness gracious.
Yes, goodness gracious.
There's another
very
there's another
entertaining for us.
16 left.
Yeah. "16 laps remain of the Miami International Autodrome circuit as Josh Hobbs is into the pit, so I assume he's back in the game. Medium tyres, he's ghosting now on my screen, so I'm not quite sure if he's all in. As you can see, Joe in the pit as well. Don't understand why he's back in there. Maybe he doesn't want to go onto the hard tyres. He's serving a penalty. That's what he's doing.
We're just on board now with Polo. Just gonna wait and see what happens now, whether or not the safety car will come in or not.
Yeah.
Jamie now on the harder tyres. This is what we want. I know it sounds crazy, Seawixy, but safety cars make this. I mean, this race actually needs safety cars. There's been so much going on track, okay, yeah? We haven't been able to catch our breath. And this just gives us a moment to breathe, get ready for the next phase of this race, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. If you haven't, if you've joined us just now, we're at a safety car. BRL Shadow is out.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything you said for the past 20 seconds. My mic had a bit of
that's
an
okay.
issue there. So
That's fine. We're on board with the race leader. His lead of 8 seconds has now been cut. Everyone behind him has got fresh tyres. Poison is an absolute beast when it comes to following. Will he have that cocaine inside that engine to drive him to glory? That is the question.
He didn't show us He did not show us the pace though. Obviously, Polo had the 8-second gap as the safety car is in this lap. Polo wanted to bunch up the pack and then zooming away as quick as can, as Gelato has been overtaken as the Williams driver. What is he doing? What is not there? The Williams driver is making a mess of the front 5. Everyone seems to be swapping positions, everyone back into their regular positions now. Let's go on board now with Polo, the race restarting. He has left Poison in the dust with a 2-second gap already as JT Zalotto overtakes. As Poison is... What's going on? Poison is in the pits. Oh, he must have front... Yeah, Poison has got front wing damage. What happened there? Was there a bit of contact between the two? As Polo is got a 4-second gap now to his next what's it called driver to face, but as we see a lot of drivers getting time penalties now.
I mean, he's got a 4-second time. He's got a 4-second gap, and he's got no penalties. Polo. I can't see anybody beating him now. I can't believe what happened to Poison. I really can't. That is such a shame. But this is all or nothing racing league. We're on board with Dave as he's battling with Truly. Fresh tyres, dangerous Dave, the agent of the North, sweeps round 15, turn 16. There's no DRS activation. This is all going to be about us. Yeah, there we go, defensive.
Yeah, obviously no DRS activation for the next 2 laps. After 3 laps, after a safety car, after the race start. But
is he going to dive one?
Going past dangerous Dave.
Oh, he's got him off. That is great driving. Great driving. But dangerous Dave has got him. 19. Trudy's on a hard tyre as well. I wonder how.
Tez
I wonder if
and the Haas has retired from the session. Let me out of the safety car. What has gone on there? As I think we can see if we go on board with, I don't know, I think he might have retired. He has retired in the pits. That shows a bit of respect from the Haas driver. There. Yeah, that was
13 seconds behind the group. He needs another safety car. We're on board with Josh Hobbs. He's chasing. He can smell the fumes off that back of that AlphaTauri. But Matt has got other ideas. He's just bombed onto Dave. He's just taking Dave. Oh, he's gone up to but Dave is fighting back around the corner. Dave is not allowing that pace to go. He's had to yield. Matt has to make a decision. Oh, was there contact? Goodness gracious. What's happening here? And as we go down, this is a 4-way fight. We're on board with Dangerous Dave. He's been overtaken by Truly. Matt is following back. Truly's going down the outside. Truly versus Dangerous Dave, the agent of the North. When he get any blessings, Dangerous breaks. Late. Oh! Pushed him wide. The Dangerous Dave has done so well to get there. Now we're on board with Matt, who has managed to bypass. Oh, this is honestly. Oh, he's taken over Dangerous Dave. Dave has come back in. He's now in 6th place. Dangerous Dave.
As I think someone might have spun. I think I'm not. It was showing a yellow flag up there, so maybe that was my game playing a trick on me. But JT Gelato 3 seconds behind.
Morris, another time penalty. I mean, I need to see how the time penalties are totting up because it must be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot
Dave
of
Morris
time
got 9
penalties for the
seconds.
drivers. Yeah.
Here we go. We're on board with Matt Brown. Well done, Matt. Lovely clean, but Dangerous Dave is not yielding. Dangerous Dave is still on the inside. Dave is really battling it. Oh, was there contact?
Yeah, there was. The
These two
driver, I
are
think
not
they
to be.
wheel to wheel. That is not a smart move there.
Oh, Matt. Oh, what
I think Dave might have to yield that position there. If he
I
doesn't,
don't know.
he's got away with murder there. He doesn't have
Have we
to
got
know.
DRS now?
Yeah,
Look
he
at
does
the
not have DRS.
speed. Look at the speed. 3 in. Truly. Matt. Dave. Oh my goodness. Dave has toppled from 6th to 9th in the space of one straight. Truly back into 6th. No, sorry. Matt into 7th. Dark into 8th. Oh, Dangerous Dave is dropping down. He's been. Oh, Dave has really. Oh, Dave has toppled down the charts. He's now in 10th place. He's lost 4 places. But Dave is fighting back. This is where the battle is in the midfield.
I think JT Talato is quicker throughout sectors 1 and 2 to Polo, but Polo must have some danger speed down that back straight if he's making up at least a second. So maybe he's gone for low wings.
Oh no! Oh no! Whoa! Matt Brown has lost his front wing.
Morris as well, caught up in that.
No, it's Gel. Gel has lost his front wing. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where's Matt? Matt Brown has dropped. Matt has dropped.
Yeah, we have a safety
Matt
car now. Matt
Jeez.
is P12 as we see safety car on the flashing board. That takes Polo's 3-second lead out of him. He's had at least 11 seconds of time taken out of him by safety car. This is it puts a bit of a thought in the back of his mind. Will he make a mistake? Can JT Zalato make a little?
He sent him into the pits. But the question is now hold on, was Gelato on hard just before?
No, on the medium tyres. So the risk, he goes onto a new fresh pair of mediums. As Usama
This might work for him.
Polo is in danger here, ladies and gentlemen. Polo is in grave danger. So is his McLaren teammate. What will happen here? Obviously, Polo is the only one out of the race contenders to not have a time penalty. But Poison is back up into P4. Can he upset some of the drivers? Obviously, Jamie back up into P5. Actually, Josh Hobb is tumbling down the order to P13.
Wow. Poison's on 4-lap old mediums with 10 more laps. Currently it's a McLaren 1-2. Gelato on fresh mediums. That was a smart move. I don't care what anybody says. That's a smart move. Dangerous Dave is in 7th place and on the red stripe.
Yeah, whoever's in charge of the Aston Martin strategy deserves a pay rise. He has put JT Gelato in contention now for his first race win of the all or nothing league in Gold tier. But he still has a lot of work to do. There'll be maybe 8 laps left of this race after the safety car will pull back into the pits, maybe 9. But Polo has a job on his hands. His tyres will be knackered towards the end of this race. But we can't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Poison has no time penalty. JT Gelato has a 3-second time penalty that might hinder his chances of winning at this circuit.
Usama's also got a time penalty as well.
Yeah, Usama, but I don't think he will have any chance as well. Not shown immaculate pace around here, also with 7-lap-old tyres. But we can see a couple of soft tyre runners of Dangerous Dave and Dark Hazard. I don't quite think that will move.
I don't know.
They will die out very, very quickly. Maybe lasting.
But listen, you've got to understand, you've got to think, yeah. I wouldn't even worry about the laps that they're doing now because these are not taking anything out of the tyres whatsoever.
Yeah, well, like I said, maybe pushing hard for 3 laps will kill. I think they'll kill them tyres instantly. Obviously, having done league races around here, soft tyres is one to avoid round the how many turns? 20, something like that. 17, 18, 19.
19 turns.
19 turns. They're very sharp and hard turns, and a lot.
Matt Brown has just entered the pits. He's just gone.
Yeah.
He's decided to take the gamble and go onto the red stripe. This is going to get messy. We have got
it is
Gelato on fresh mediums, Jamie fresh mediums, CRX fresh mediums, Dangerous Dave fresh softs, Dark Hazard fresh softs, Truly fresh mediums, Josh, Gel fresh what are they softs? We've got no, sorry, Gel on fresh softs, Josh on fresh mediums, and Matt on fresh softs. Wow.
yeah.
Poison has the fastest lap with a 129 point.
This will be a safety car in this lap. Sorry.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pulling the end of
They
this
won't
lap.
make the same mistake again. They won't make the same mistake again. This has brought Poison right back into contention after he dropped right down to the back. He is right back in this race. Wow.
Right back. He is right back into the race as we go on board with race lead Polo, getting ready to get us underway again. He goes. Safety car pulls into the pits.
He's gone.
Yes, he has gone. As Polo doesn't get a great exit, as Usama right behind him. As
Oh,
JT Gelato making the move up the inside of the McLaren
Gelato's
driver,
made the
keeps
move.
it.
Osama Fridge, for the sake of his teammate, he's got to keep him there.
Flipping hell.
Jamie is out.
What the hell happened there? Usama didn't rocky brake check, but had to stop for some reason, blocking Gelato. Gelato has got front wing damage. Oh, no, doesn't. Who else? Anyone else got that damage? Poison. Saying that he will be out for hunger, for blood, but the antidote has been found, ladies and gentlemen, and that is him not having
Jamie is
a
going to
clean
be
race.
absolutely annoyed with that.
Jamie will have a lot of words to say in the Discord. Obviously, I'll keep everyone updated
This is the
with what
second
the
week in a
drivers are
row
saying.
that Poison has been in the closest stage of a race that Poison has been robbed. This. Oh my goodness. Osama is going to have to answer for that, for sure. We're on board with your race leader. He has not been bothered this race at all. His lead has just been absolutely amazing today.
Sorry here, as we have a radio message from Jamie. Bro, what is this game? I swear, you lot don't know how to race. So anger coming out the Ferrari garage, with both of them being taken out of this race. Yeah, obviously Jay is heading into the pits. It'll be the end of his race.
CRXX is out of this race also as well. He's DNF'd.
Dangerous Dave, ladies and gentlemen, is on for a P2 if he can keep it between the McLaren and JT Gelato. If Polo makes a mistake here, ladies and gentlemen, Dangerous Dave can be on for a last to first. Do not count him out, but remember, like I said, their soft tyres.
Dangerous Dave has been hard. Dangerous Dave has
quiet.
been hard tonight. Danger the
Yes.
North has done what he's needed to do.
Dangerous
He
Dave
just needs to make
making
sure
this
that he can
hard
allow
for
his
him.
tyres to hang on. He has to allow those tyres to hang on. They have to hang on. He's got what? He's got the best part of 7 laps left. He's gonna have to build up his ERS. He's gonna have to time his deployment. If he can get close to Osama, then maybe he can benefit from DRS. I mean, he's not far from Osama at all.
No, like I said, Dangerous Dave is on his tippy toes. Where is he from again? Newcastle. Whereabouts is that? North,
Yeah,
North?
Dangerous the North from Newcastle.
Yes, he is in.
The tie is on mine, all mine.
As
As it now
see,
turns
Newcastle.
overcast in Miami.
Newcastle
Dark
in the
Hazard.
top 4 of the
Dark Hazard and Dave.
top 5 of the Premier League. As the
DRS has now
Newcastle
been
man.
enabled. This is going to be a problem for Dangerous Dave. This is going to be a real problem. He's going to need to try and break the cycle with Dark Hazard. Dark Hazard is now brought back into contention. Gel as well. We're going to go on to Gelato. Gelato is now closing in on Poison. Oh, this is going to be cruel. Oh, what's going to happen here? I fear for Polo.
Polo,
I really
obviously,
do.
J Tato has got the time penalty though, so that will be in the back.
DRS is
Polo's
activated, and watch the time come down. 4, 3. Oh, I tell you what, on those fresher mediums, Gelato's now got him. He's got him. I just can't see a way, unless he's gonna have to defend for his life. He's deployed that Urz brilliantly. But here it comes. Look at that Aston Martin closes up. Look how it's closing.
Yeah. That's
Not enough this time.
The DRS on the straight. Keeping... Ooh! Close there to the backside of the McLaren. Was Dangerous Dave swapping positions with the Alpha Tauri driver. What's going on here? Hello, can you still hear me?
Listen, I'm still worried. I'm worried for Polo. I think Gelato as the team principals at Aston Martin have worked an absolute treat. When we look at the tyre situation here, Polo's on 11 lap old tyres. Gelato 5.
Wait, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Just make sure I haven't got any technical difficulties.
Matt Brown with another time, but here he goes! Here goes Gelato! That's it! It was coming on! Polo's gonna defend, he's gonna go in deep! Oh, there's contact! Oh, Polo! The safety cars have done you.
Polo gets a
Polo
3
gets a
second
3
time penalty!
Second time penalty.
That puts JJ Lato back in for the race lead. Here we have a two-way battle, for the JJ Lato is now in your race leader now, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously both having 3 second time.
And he's trying to break toe. He tried to break the toe. Polo's going for it.
Ooh, we'll keep it on the backside now of the Aston Martin. But this race has been flipped upside down, ladies and gentlemen. Polo has been leading this race for the whole 5 lap now. Obviously, JT Blato blinking backlight. So can Polo with the
He is harvesting like mad.
Take JT Gelato.
Gelato's harvesting like mad, and the reason for that is he's got no defense. He's got nothing. We're on board with it at this moment in time. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's using his used a bit of it. Boys with the fastest lap of a 1:29.533. We're on board with Gelato.
Still showing that he's got the pace.
Listen, wait, Polo's got the pace as well, it seems.
Yeah, Polo, the fresh mint, as we like to call him. Can he overtake J. Gelato, who's got 4?
Oh, what happened there? Oh, Polo just dropped a little bit. Oh, Polo, DRS is open, but he's now almost a second behind the leader, Gelato. He's going to have to brake late in order to catch up. Oh, I don't know what happened to Polo just then. It's just these two up the front. It's no one else.
Yeah, these two, P1, P2. What will happen towards the end of this race? We'll find out very
CBT, can
shortly.
you just give us, TBT, can you just have a look at the penalties and just give us what the times are for each one of these, races?
Yeah, we've got JT Gelato on a 3 second time penalty, Polo on a 3 second, Usama on a 3 second, Matt Brown 1 on a 6 second, and Jay Morris on a 9 second Time, sorry, time penalty.
This race has turned around for Gelato. Remember, there was a point where he was at the back,
Yeah, he was
and now
at
he's
the back.
and now he's top of the tree, and he's out of DRS, and he's pulling away from Polo with fresher tyres, lower fuel load now. I just can't see. All it'll take is a mistake, a cutting off the corner, a penalty, and that's the only way I can see it happening.
Yeah, not a lot can break this Aston Martin driver. He has gone from last to first. What we thought Dangerous Dave could have done, what would have happened if Dangerous Dave started higher up the grid?
If only.
Obviously,
But I think what you said is coming to fruition, because those red stripe drivers are now starting to struggle.
yeah,
Really
I thought they would.
struggle.
Thought they would.
We're on board with Truly, who is chasing down. He's on the mediums, and he's chasing down one of the red tyre runners. He's after Gel, trying to go for P4. Gel is harvesting like mad, down into turn 1. Oh, lovely late braking. These red tyres are going off, and they're going off fast. Like sour milk, they are off.
Yeah, Polo will be wanting to put the mint in ice cream chocolate. It will be, but can Polo? Can he find a way into the DRS zone for the final 2 laps? Obviously, you've got to pull a lot out of the bag. Yeah.
I mean, he's 1.4 seconds behind, and the problem is that his tyres are a good 6 laps older, and we're on board with Truly, and he takes on Gel, and that is an easy pass for him down into turn 11. That was perfect, absolute perfection. These new runners have really changed the dynamics of this league. They put in a great effort. He's got enough battery to defend this, Truly. Usama is in a race of his own. There's no pressure there. Polo has obviously accepted the fact that he's not going to be able to catch Gelato on older tyres.
Yeah, this
Coming up
race
to the
win
closing
has been
stage of this
snatched
race.
from this race win's been snatched from Polo.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
You got to feel for the.
That's motor
got to feel
racing.
for him.
You got to feel for him, but the questions that will be asked is: should he have gone in, and should he have taken a new set of mediums?
Yeah, maybe Polo obviously wanted to keep track position.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that before. We saw it in real life when Lewis Hamilton opted for track position over new tyres, and the penultimate lap ended up being the one that killed him.
Yeah.
And now Gelato's been confident in this race.
Rain is spitting.
Is it rain?
It's.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. I don't think it will affect it enough though with 1 lap left.
Oh,
Maybe
the rain
we
has
see a
come just
mistake
too
though.
late.
Maybe we see
Gelato! Everyone, I tell you what, Gelato's struggling.
the rain will start to hinder some drivers. Maybe we see a late pit stop. I don't think it'll be enough though.
Nah, I don't think it'll be enough. If it rained like a few more laps before, I would have said yeah.
So we can let's hope that we don't see a mistake for the 2 drivers for their sake, but we want to see
for sure.
a bit of a battle between these 2. Maybe a mistake from the race leader, or maybe P2. But like I said,
We're going to go down with Dangerous Dave.
led most
look at
laps
him.
of this race.
What a shame for him.
But I feel
But
bad for the
Dangerous
driver.
Dave on board. The rain has come down. We've got a spin in sector 3.
Ooh, Matt Brown out for the count.
This race won't finish under safety car.
I will not finish. The game hasn't got the brains to do that. Unfortunately, obviously we don't have the red flag system either, as the yellow flag clears up. But we go on board now with your race leader, JT Gelato, has overtaken Polo the freshman on the final few laps. Has a 2.5 second gap, so no need to worry unless he picks up a little time penalty here, but I'm not sure he will. as the Aston Martin driver rounds the final
If he
few
got a time
corners.
penalty now, that would be absolutely criminal.
Yeah, it would. Like I said, he is 5 tenths clear from if he would have a 3-second time penalty. But the Aston
What a
Martin
race
driver
by
has
JT
robbed
Gelato.
Polo. Yeah, he has robbed Polo of the win. The back-to-back for the McLaren driver. The Aston Martin driver
What a
now to the
race.
final corners.
What a race. What a win. Excellent victory from the newcomer. Congratulations to Gelato. JT Gelato, our race winner. What a strategy. It's played out fantastically for him. Well done to Polo.
Truly PG, sorry, will get the P3 there due to Usama's
Well done.
time
Brilliant
penalty.
race. Gel over the line. Dark Hazard. Then Dangerous Dave. We're gonna
What
stay
a
on
race.
board with what a race. What a race. We just want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening to watch what was an absolutely brilliant spectacle of racing. We had 5 or 6 DNFs. We're here on board with your race winner, JT Gelato. In his is this his inaugural race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that would have been
I mean,
his.
The game,
Yeah, that would
the
have been
game
his
driver of
order.
the day, driver of the day was Dave, and for me, I thought Dave was absolutely outstanding today. It was truly a magnificent drive from him. But here we are, Aston Martin have broken the dominance of the Scuderia, the Prancing Horse, and McLaren to take first place on the podium and to win round 9 Miami. What a race. What an evening.
If I was to ask you, who do you think, other than Dangerous Dave, would be driver of the day contender? Just one. Who would it be?
Well, you got to go for the race winner. You know, the adversity that he suffered throughout this race just showed exactly what he's made of. And here we are with our final classifications. Your race winner, JT Gelato, in first, Polo second, Truly jumps up into third, Usama fourth, Gel fifth, Dark Hazard sixth, Dangerous Dave from last to seventh, Josh Hobb eighth, Poison ninth, Jay Morris 10th, 11th Matt Brown, CRR 12th, Jamie 13th, Tez 14th, but all of those were DNFs. We want to thank everybody for joining us on All or Nothing Racing League. Tonight has let us down not one bit. It has been action, action, action. Any last words from you, C. Wixie?
Well, thank you for joining in for the Miami International Autodrome race. It has been very entertaining, to say the least. JT Gelato coming out on top, beating Polo.
Outrageous.
What have we got next? What is it? Bahrain. Bahrain is a track to look out for. Obviously, like I've been bigging up myself in the chat. Obviously, missed out a couple of weeks, so I thought I can win the Bahrain Grand Prix in silver tier, but we'll find out. Who do you think will win in gold tier?
I honestly, right now, I don't know. I mean, today we've just seen JT come into it. So, you know, there are quite a few new runners. I like the look of Matt Brown also as well. I think once he gets comfortable in the league, would he make some impressions? I'm looking forward to the resurgence of Dangerous Dave. Poison, obviously, will he return or will he not? Who knows? But anyway, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to commentate on this evening's race. From C. Wixie and myself, Matic HQ, we want to wish everybody a fantastic evening. We will join you next week for round 10 in Bahrain, which will be another exhilarating exhilarating race. And this has really thrown open the championship wide open. Who will take the spoils, take the glory at the end of this season? Tune in next week on all our digital platforms, and we will see you later. Good evening.
See you later.